What annoys you about the movie theater experience these days? People talking throughout the whole movie. They don't understand that it is a listening event. The only thing for me is the lack of movies I actually wanna see. Haha. Ball bags on their phones. No rewind feature when the asshat near you is talking loud enough to wreck your experience. It also annoyed me many decades ago. Talking, cell phone usage, and talking. I only generally go, if at all. If I can go to an Alamo Drafthouse or IPIC type place. Otherwise, not worth it. Having to buy tickets at the concession stands. The workers are slow as fuck and the customers ahead of me are slower. Everything's overpriced, people talking that includes kids. The last 3 times I've gone to the theater, the movies were either PG-13 or R. Yet every time there's been children of all ages. Crying infants. Toddlers running up and down the aisles. Elementary age old enough to sit in their seats but still too young to keep their attention focused on a 2-hour-long movie and asking questions the whole time. Plus teenagers who roam the theaters and are on their phones. I would expect this if I was seeing Frozen 2 at 2 p.m. But a 9 p.m. showing of A Quiet Place 2? Shouldn't these kids be at home? In bed? People. Mostly the movies they show in them. Can't remember the last WoW movie I've seen in the theater. I haven't been inside a movie theater since before the pandemic. Maybe 2017-2018? I honestly can't see myself ever going back. Why pay so much to sit in an uncomfortable chair in a cold room with a sticky floor when I can just get it for free on streaming a couple months later? Rather watch things in the comfort of my own home. That refills on the large popcorns ended during COVID. But they didn't reduce the cost of the bucket. I've not been in over a decade. I think. Now. It's just straight up worse in almost every conceivable way to watching it at home. Not enough drive-ins. Sitting in a room of people sucks compared to your own car with your special someone. Advertisements. In particular recruitment ads for the RCMP where officers suit up to fight an invisible enemy who lies just beyond the horizon. Enough already. Obviously the prices for cheap stuff like popcorn. But I also wish films 2 hours plus had a 10-minute interval. Sometimes it's just too much. Everything. Especially the adverts at the beginning. Being turned up to 11. Sound. Flashing lights. Really busy detailed screens moving faster than you can take it in. The Lego Movie was the worst for that. I went with an autistic kid and we both came out feeling sick. Despite how much he loves Lego. The movies never seem like anything I want to go out of my way and watch. Lol. Same as always. Can't pause. Rewind. Control subtitles and volume. Or relax in my own home with my own drinks and snacks and cats. Can't stop it and go to bed and then pick up where I left off the next night. Have to get dressed and go somewhere. Often a half hour or more away. Crowds of people there. Getting back from the bathroom and trying to find your way back to where you were and the people you were with in the dark. Having to climb over people. Or have people climbing over you. To get to, from the seat. Pretty much everything about the experience is worse than watching it at home. I know some people like subjecting themselves to that. But I've never known why. Nobody goes to them. Having a packed audience and hearing their reactions is part of the fun for me. As many movies are made to be a communal experience. Sadly. Unless the Marvel logo is slapped on the poster. Hardly anyone goes out to see great original movies playing in theaters. And then complain that movies aren't original anymore. The movies are trash. It's all either the 15th remake of a superhero movie we've already seen a million times, a black-centric, white people are scary, copy-and-paste horror flick, some unnecessary kids movie like Kalu 27, Return to Boogaloo Bay, or some terribly boring movie, but with a bunch of big-name celebrities, phones and people eating full meals and chewing like animals. The modern-day luxury experience. Honestly, I miss the old-school rows and seating, theater hopping and the pleasure of going in and out. They've changed it to like automatic couches, which, don't get me wrong, is really nice, but I always liked how it used to be, cheap date plans, or like casual thing to do. It's so expensive. It's like to go to movies, I really would have to want to see it, instead of just streaming it. Prices for food items are so high. I have to bring my huge purse full of Walmart goodies. Just let me bring my own damn snacks or stop charging outrageous prices. The outrageous price I wouldn't mind if I was allowed to bring my own. Why not just reserve that for the people who don't care about price? I bet more people would go and have a better movie-going experience. The price of popcorn. Requiring assigned seats. Using those soda machines that dispense every type of drink known to mankind. Designated Pepsi or Coke machines are far superior. Stale, chewy popcorn mixed in with the fresh stuff. Sticky floors and overflowing trash cans.